We're the winner, so I have a special prize for you. Yes, so when you go to beauty school, I mean, they don't really teach us that what it means to be an entrepreneur because being a beauty professional, I mean, sometimes they say don't go out and rent a booth or don't go out and be on your own when you first get done because I'm not sure if they know, but they don't prepare us and they know that we're not fully prepared. Like, of course, people go to school, they don't necessarily go to school to learn the skills, which you should learn more stuff when you go to school. But some people just want to go to school to get their license. And I was one of those people that wanted to go to school to just get my license. So, unfortunately, we don't understand what it means to fully be an entrepreneur because when you pick to be a beauty professional, and most beauty professionals, I don't know the exact percentage, but I'm going to say about 75% of beauty professionals, they go out to be their own entrepreneurs. Most of us, we decided to be a beauty professional, to do hair, to do nails or whatever because we want to be on our own boss. We don't want nobody bossing us around, and we just want to set our own schedule, work when we want to, work around our kids, or we just want to have the freedom to do whatever we want to do. But with that comes a cost. So with being an entrepreneur, there's a cost that comes with it. There's a lot of responsibility that's associated with it. So we have to do our own accounting. We have to get our own clients. We have to make sure we stay on top of our game, get our continuing education. So we have to basically literally do everything for ourselves and for our business. So um, when I first moved to Houston, I lived in a place called Rosenberg. And when I moved to Rosenberg, I didn't have any clients. I didn't know anyone besides my cousins in Rosenberg. So before I moved down here to Houston, I worked at a salon. And when I worked at the salon, we did a lot of personal development and we did like all of this stuff. So when I was there, I didn't really want to use the stuff. But when I had my own salon, I was like, oh shoot, well, I gotta go all out. I gotta use all my skills that I know. So when I first opened my salon, I had zero customers, like none, zero, nobody. But I already started thinking ahead of time. So what I did was I went on Facebook. I created my Lacey B Assemble Me page. So I have two Facebook pages. Most of y'all will see me on my Lacey B Assemble Me page because that's my business page. And I have over 3,000 something friends. And trust me, I don't even know those people. I don't know anybody on there, but I made that page because I knew that I was starting a salon and I knew that I wanted to build. So I wanted to keep my family, and I wanted to make a business page. And I know everybody always say, oh, your family, local people support you or strangers, whatever. So I just wanted to keep the two separate because it doesn't really matter. My family is from Louisiana. I have family that don't even live in Texas. So they're not my client. They're not who I'm looking for. So I created my separate Facebook page to start to be able to create a relationship with people. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of start getting into the training because a lot of people may get the email late or they may not come on. But for the people that are here, so since two people came on, I want y'all to message me on Facebook, which my name is Lacey B. Assemble Me. Message me on Facebook so I can know, and I do know you. So message me though, because I have a prize for y'all for being the first ones on here. So basically, I created this class to teach people how to get clients. I was trying to go live on a streaming platform because I made a whole presentation, which is it's okay. The presentation don't matter because I'll still deliver the information. So I'm gonna ask y'all some questions, and I don't want to just be talking. I know this is YouTube, so on Zoom, we all can talk to each other. And I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. I want y'all to be interactive, and I want y'all to tell me what side of town y'all are from. If y'all are from Houston, like what side of town are you from? Um, and also I want y'all to tell me like if you're from Houston or if you just relocated or like what are you struggling with? Because I want to make sure that I touch on the things that y'all need help with and not just what I made a whole presentation that I can't show y'all about. So y'all can write that in the chat. And also at the end, I'm going to, of course, give y'all as much information. I was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, which is 8:47. So if y'all bear with me, I promise to give y'all a lot of information that y'all can use and go out and be successful. And also, if you want more information or if you need more help, like I know for me, just being accountable, having somebody to hold me accountable, that was a thing. Because it's like whenever you have to do everything by yourself, or if you have a spouse or you have someone like that don't truly understands what you're trying to do, sometimes it can be difficult to just keep on going. So, hey, Tiffany. So sometimes it can be difficult to just keep going because it's like you have to continue to push yourself. And that's what I want to create a community so that we all can come together. Because as much as people want to say, and trust me, I looked it up, there is thousands, literally thousands of people moving to Houston every month. So people can say, oh, it's oversaturated or you can't find no clients. Like, get away from those type of people because they not on the, like, you got to make this work or you got to make this work, or you will just go find a job. And personally, if you came to be a beauty professional, to do hair, to do nails, to do braids, to do whatever it is that you want to do, you came to do that for a reason. And maybe that reason was opposite of why you want to get a job, because there's definitely money in here. So we definitely can make a lot of money to be able to take care of ourselves and our family, but also too, we have to know how to manage that money. So that's like that's a whole nother teaching subject. But for today, we're going to talk about how to get clients and how to get them to come back. So again, I started with zero, like literally zero clients, like no clients, none at all. I had my salon. So what I did was I went on Facebook, I created a page. And then when I went to that Facebook page, I had no friends. I have 3,000, which I created that page about in 2017. So about 5 years ago, or more now. But I created that page. And what I did, so I lived in Rosenberg. I looked up on Google. So Google high schools that are in your area. And I want y'all to take notes so y'all can tag me too. But y'all don't have to take notes. Y'all can just remember, but taking notes helped me. So I went on Facebook and I looked up high schools in Rosenberg. So I looked up the school district. It's called Lamar Consolidated ISD. And in Lamar Consolidated ISD, I see what high schools they had. Because I do all hair types. I can do kids' hair, grown-ups' hair, men's hair. Like, I literally do all hair. Or I did do all hair. So I started going on there and I went to the school page. All high schools, especially in the digital age, I ain't gonna say all, but the majority of high schools, they have a page. And it's not about targeting high schoolers. It's about going on there because guess who's going to be on there? Parents are going to be on there. The schools are going to post the accomplishments of the students. So parents are going to be on there. People that went to that school are going to be on there. And if y'all are in if y'all in the beauty industry of Houston group, I suggest that you go in there. But I have a training that I actually did on Facebook of how I went used groups and how I started adding people. So if you're my friend on here, I saw you in a group. A lot of people just post their work on groups, but that's not what you want to do. You want to see people. So like, let's say if you're in Cyprus, if you see somebody posting in a group that says looking for a hairstylist in Cyprus, go add them as a friend. And you can comment on their stuff, but definitely add them as a friend because maybe that one time they may not pick you, but guess who's going to keep popping up on their news feed? You are. So when they're looking for a hairstylist in Cyprus, you're their friend. You're going to keep posting your work every day. And that's how you cultivate relationships with people. So don't just wait for somebody to post in those groups, because the people that post in those groups are maybe not looking for a long-term hairstylist. They might be looking for a person to just do something for them right then and there. And also you have to remember too, people who are not like business savvy, they might not even be thinking to go on Facebook and look for a hairstylist. They might be thinking like, I'm gonna go to the store or drive around to a salon. So the first thing before we try to get any clients, the first thing that we need to do is figure out your ideal client. So this is step one. This is the first thing that you need to do. Well, even before step one, thing that you need to do, you need to figure out your pricing. Figure out what you want. But this is kind of like your business. Say you already got your business part done. You need to figure out your pricing. How much do you want to charge for what it is that you do? That is the number one thing that you need to do. And then you need to reverse engineer that to say, okay, how am I going to get someone to pay me this price? So you say, who can pay me this price? So if your client, your ideal client is a nurse or like a businesswoman, or it might be a high school student, you have to think like some people, they charge so much for stuff and then they want to work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. If I'm a businesswoman, like if I work in corporate America, I'm at work Monday through Friday. I'm going to have to literally take off work to go get my hair done, which people do it. But it's like, okay, maybe you should be open on a weekend day so that person can come in on the weekend and y'all can have a set schedule. So if you want to have a person, like a person in corporate America, they are worried about their appearance. They have to, most of them, they hold themselves to a certain standard and they feel like they have to look a certain way. So that's like a guaranteed client who's not skipping out. They're not skipping out on no appointments. And they make the money to afford that luxury. So that's just like something to keep in mind. And then you would say, boom, okay, where does my client shop? Do my clients shop at Whole Foods? Or do my clients only buy produce at Whole Foods? Or will my client buy something from Walmart? Or, or Target? Whatever your client shop, those are the places that you need to go and pass out flyers. Like if you only rely on Facebook groups to get you clients and to like put your eye in front of people, you are not, it's like leaving your livelihood in somebody else's hands. Like you have to literally take control of the reins and go and do it yourself. Like you have to find those people. So go to Target, pass out flyers. If you see someone that looks like, that you can do their hair, spark a conversation with them. And you don't have to pass out, like you don't even need a flyer, literally. You can do everything on your phone. You can have little scan or something, like where they scan it, QR code. But so, okay. So first thing, you need to see what you want your prices to be. You have bills, you have kids, you have responsibilities. If you don't have kids, you still have responsibilities. So see how much you need to make. And also see how many clients you need to have to make this amount of money that you need to make. And then you go see, okay, my client is this, she shops here, she always want to change her home decor. So you will go to places or people who like always want to have their house look in a certain way. Like, I don't know, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Ross, all those people. Women are there all the time. Like it's really free range. And if a person just relocated to Houston area and they don't know nobody, they don't have a hairstylist, and you just so conveniently be there to promote your services, trust me, that people will give you a try. People will give you a try. They don't have to know you. They don't have to see your work. You don't have to have pictures. You don't have to do none of that. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because trust me, people do not even know me and they literally will give me a try, like literally. So, but we'll get to rebooking and doing all that stuff later. But just trust me, like if you scared, I used to be so scared to go up to people and talk to people. Like That was one of my biggest hindrances. Like, I would go to the store and just stay there, and I didn't get out the car, and I would just be like, because I was so scared to talk to people. But you cannot be afraid of what they gonna say. If they say no, I don't want to give you a try, or no, I don't want to do your hair, it's okay. Trust me, somebody will give you a try. Somebody will. So, just go out. Don't be afraid to market your business, because people are really not out here marketing their businesses. Trust me, people are not out here promoting their businesses. That's why it's really wide open. And Houston is like so big. It used to be. I don't know if it still is. I haven't looked it up lately. But Houston is the fourth largest metropolitan area in the United States, like in the whole United States. And if I live in Spring, I don't want to drive all the way over here to get my hair done. No, I want to go to somebody in Spring. So wherever you do hair at, I'm not gonna say where you live, where you do hair at. So if your salon is in the Galleria but you live in Spring, then you need to market to people in the Galleria. If your salon is in Spring, then you need to go to Spring, go to the Walmarts in Spring, go to the Targets, go to the grocery stores, go out. And also, like, if you have kids and you take your kids to the arcade, or Top Golf, or I don't know, all the stuff they have, Dave and Buster's. If you take your kids out, be promoting your business, because it's like that trip can pay for itself. So it's like in every little thing that you do, when you are entrepreneur, you got to be thinking like a business mindset, because one day you ain't going to have to work as hard, but in the beginning, to build up a steady clientele, you have to work that hard. Like, you just got to do what it takes to get it done. Again, it's not easy. I never said that it's easy. I don't think nobody ever said that it's easy. That's why school tell us to go work in a commission salon first, because they don't want us to be on our own. They want us to go out. They know it's a lot to handle. But some of us have been out of school for a long time, plenty of years, but you always have to be thinking about growing your clients. Even if you have clients, like a steady clients, like always be promoting yourself, always be building and putting yourself in front of people's face, because it's going to be slow days. It's going to be slow times, but you don't want to build a slow business. You want to build a steady business. So first thing we'll do, set our prices. Second thing we'll do is find sketch out or create our ideal client, and then we'll go market to them. So if somebody's on here, if you want to type in the chat, like, what if you have any idea of your ideal client, like if you do facials, because that's the thing about facials. I mean, makeup, that's truly a talent and skill and technique that's needed to do any complexion and skin tone. So but like facials or waxing, estheticians, things like that, that can go for anybody. It can go for any race, any ethnicity, anything. And fingernails too, like fingers, everybody got fingers. So you don't have to necessarily say, oh, this person got to get braids. Well, what if they don't wear braids? Or this person got to get weaves? What if you don't do that? Or what if that's not what they wear? But if you are a nail tech or an esthetician that do facials, then your range of clientele is kind of more open. So you'll have more people that you can market to. You don't have to just stick to, oh, well, this person wear braids, or my ideal client is a person who want to wear protective styles. So you don't have to do that. And real quick, I'm going to give y'all, I already said the grocery, this is some places where you can find clients. So the grocery store, home decor stores, women are always there, trust me, trying to organize and do some stuff they saw on Pinterest. So grocery stores, home decor stores, Target, Walmart, church, arcades, wherever you take your kids outings, there's always parents there. There are always kids there. If you do kids hair, that would be a perfect place to go. And also another thing that I was going to say is that about Walmart. So people have their little Walmart versus Target, all this stuff, type of stuff. every place, every place that's sizable has a Walmart. Like if they don't have nothing else, trust me, there is gonna be a Walmart, and local people are gonna shop at that Walmart in their neighborhood, in their city, like in their area. People are gonna go to that Walmart. Now, if you go to the mall, so like people will drive all the way to Katie Mills just to go to the mall because it's a special mall for them. Or people will go to the Galleria just to say they went to the mall and they can live somewhere real far. So when you targeting malls, anybody, it's kind of like, they might not even be from Houston, especially if you go to the Galleria. Like anybody can go there. But Galleria has high-end stores, so you might find somebody there that that might be your ideal client. But I mean, you can go to the mall. I would suggest to don't go to the mall. Go to Walmart, go somewhere. I'd be going to the mall. Y'all can go to the mall, but go to Walmart, go to Target, CVS. I mean, it'd be slow in there sometimes, but Walgreens, just go to the local neighborhood stores and talk to people. Like, don't be afraid to talk to people. And then, so I'm just going to transition into how you can talk to people. So you can talk to people of saying like, if you see someone, I always say compliment them first. Oh, hi. Like if their hair is like, so if my hair, I'm like, okay, girl, I see you with the baby hairs, something like that. Or you might not want to be like that. Just say something. Just say, oh, you're really pretty, or whatever you want to say. So just say like an icebreaker. Like if you were going up to somebody and trying to talk to them, so you'll just break the ice and then say, hey, I just want to ask you a question. Do you have a hairstylist? Or you can introduce yourself. That's what you should do. Introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Lacey. I'm a hairstylist. I just opened a salon, or I just started working at this salon down the street, and I just wanted to ask you, did you have a salon or stylist that you go to? Tell them that you are networking, promoting your business. You can mix it up. You don't got to say exactly what I say, but you want to get the information out of them first. Or you can ask them like, how often do you do your hair? If you want to get into a real good conversation with them without letting them tell you no, just ask them about the hair. Like, okay, like what type of styles do you wear to your hair? If they're open to talking to you. And if they're not, like if they're being rude or kind of standoffish, that might not be the client that you want to sit in your chair. So, but that's going to show them like you're not competing on Facebook, that you're a real person or a scammer, because they see you in person and they see you taking your business serious, and they're going to build rapport and talking to you like if they like you or not. So definitely go out in person. Like that's what they used to do before it had the internet. And people built their clientels like that. Like people build real businesses like that. That's why the salons were so booming. And people are moving to Houston every day. I'm gonna keep saying that. People are moving to Houston every day. People fly back to their hometown, city, or wherever to get their hair done. And they shouldn't have to do that because there's so many talented people out here that can service them. But if people don't know that you exist, if you're sitting at home all day watching Netflix, scrolling on Facebook, then people are not, like, nobody's gonna find you at home unless it might be the maintenance man or something. But they might not want that service. So you just go out, like get pretty. I know people make a big deal of going out to eat by yourself or something, but like just don't make it something that you're spending money, but make it something that you're making money. So just go out to the store and grocery shopping. Like everybody has to go grocery shopping. I mean, I go grocery shopping at least once a week. So every time you go grocery shopping, promote your business, because that promoting your business can pay for that grocery trip. Groceries are very high. So I go like probably once a week. We go grocery shopping. So definitely go grocery shopping and promote your business. Like wherever you go, just promote your business, and don't be afraid to talk to people, because talking to people in person can get you a lot further than social media. But that will bring us to step 2, or not really step 2, but like to the next phase. So when you're on social media, you want to post. And how I said to add people as your friend, add those people as your friend that you see in those groups. And then when you get those people in person to come to you, you post your work. And now those people seeing, oh, who is this? You know, who's this hairstylist on my page? Oh, where's your salon? Or they're going to keep seeing your work. They're going to book with you. Trust me, it works. I did it. I know. Like, this is exactly what I did to build my business. Like, I went out in person. I got some flyers made. I got them printed at SMH Printing in Houston. And I went out and I passed out my flyers. And I have some flyers right there, but I went out, I passed out my flyers, and I talked to people. And also, I was a salon owner, and that's how I found my first stylist. I found my first stylist at Walmart. I seen these girls, and I was like, oh, shoot, let me go see if they're trying to get their hair done. And then we got to talking, and she was like, oh, I'm a hairstylist too. And I was like, oh, for real? I have a new salon. And so she came to work in my salon. So just like talking to people as business owner, that's like, I'm not gonna say it's a requirement, but as a hairstylist, a beauty professional, it's really a requirement. Especially if you want to build your clientele. If you don't want to leave it up to people to just, okay, let me see who's on Facebook. Like if you be on Facebook groups, you're gonna be competing with 20 other people. And probably 15 of them is scammers, and one of the scammers are gonna get picked because they talk a good game. And that's another thing I was going to say or bring up too, which is kind of got to do with the rebooking part. But I feel like people go to the scammer people because they communicate with them. We have to get back into I know we have our booking sites say everything and all that stuff, but we have to get back into being open to communicating with our clients. And they might ask a few questions, but being open to communicating with them and also communicating with them after their appointment, that's going to help them to rebook. But I'm not saying that y'all have to go back and forth a million questions with them. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like just be like have a welcoming, a warm spirit, so that way you can like get them to, oh, she's cool. Oh, okay, I like her. Or not just automatically discredit you without coming to you. So my thoughts on clients without current pictures. Yes. So that's what I was saying earlier. Going out and talking to people will come to you. Even if you don't have pictures, because when you go out to talk to them, they're going to pick up your vibe. And Tiffany, I haven't met you in person, but you are definitely a vibe. And I know that you can get people to book with you. And I be seeing that I feel like that you kind of are a people's person. So use who you are to get people to book with you. I mean, if you don't have pictures, then that's okay. You're not a new hairstylist. You have experience. So you can just say, I don't have any current recent pictures, but trust me, if a person talks to you, they're not really trying to see pictures. Some people will want to see pictures, but when I did hair, I actually didn't even post pictures that much. I posted on Facebook, but people will be like, okay, let me go to your Instagram. I'll be like, oh, I really don't post on Instagram because I built most of my business on Facebook. Like, that's why I still use Facebook. That's why I love Facebook, because I built my business on Facebook. But again, I have 3,000 friends on there and I built my own community. I use those groups. I went to find the people that I want to be friends with and I added them as a friend. So that's what you got to do. But before you do that, trust me, just go out and talk to people. And I'm sure that people that would be open to letting you do their hair. And that's also, I'm glad you asked that question because I have a thing of people like this whole model stuff, right? Or this people will be like, oh, I'm looking for models, because that's something that people get into it about on Facebook. It's like one of those things. It's like always a topic of people charging models. I honestly don't think that you should pay some, or if it's like you're a family member or something, then use them. But when you post in those groups looking for somebody for discounted service and you are actually good at that service, I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, you want to sit up here and do this hairstyle or do a makeup, and you're really good at it. Like, you don't have to like you don't have to discount yourself to make people see you. Like, you can make people see you in other ways. Like, we got to stop discounting ourselves to make people see us. And it's like, do your own hair. Just go on Facebook. That's why, and that's also too, it's about building those relationships with people, because once people get to know you and see you, they just gonna want to come. Like, I don't know. I feel like nowadays it's kind of a little bit harder. Because I used to just post on Facebook. I didn't used to show my work. I'll be like, if a person says, I'm looking for somebody on this side of town, show your booking link and all this. Most people booking links don't even have pictures. Those scammer people, some of them, they be having pictures, but some of them, they don't have pictures. They just be talking back to they just talk to the person and give them conversation. They say, okay, let me see a picture. I'm available, inbox me, with no picture, no link, no nothing. And they ask the person, what do they want? They show them a picture and they're giving them a price. So you don't need pictures to get people to book with you. And also, if they don't, it's about making them trust you by you being confident in yourself. So that's another thing that I want to talk about. It's all about having self-confidence. If you're not confident in yourself, whoever hair you're trying to do, not going to be confident either. And also, by promoting a free hairstyle, just depending on what it is or what you're showing the picture of, how you're advertising it, is going to make people skeptical. Because honestly, people don't want free. People don't want free stuff. They want what's going to benefit them. So if the free hairstyle that you were promoting was some braids, I guarantee you that somebody's gonna come let you do braids on them without a picture. So no, people don't want stuff for free. And people don't necessarily want stuff discounted. They just want to have confidence in they're getting the best value of what they pay for. That's what people want. Like, and as far as deposits, people, that's the same thing. Like, people don't have a problem with paying deposits. We see it every single day. The clients don't have a problem with paying deposits. They just keep getting scammed because they cannot properly discern. And I was trying to talk about clients because this video is public, so I love y'all clients. But because people cannot properly discern who are they sending money to. Literally about 5 times a day, we see people got scammed out of a deposit. People do not have a problem paying deposits to people they never met before. That proves it to us every single day. They never seen these people a day in their life. They're not even friends with them on Facebook. They didn't even see their work, and they're sending deposits, and people are posting that they get scammed at least 5 times a day, every single day. So people don't have a problem with paying deposits. And all of the scammers are stepping into our industry and into our lane of taking people money and doing that scandalous stuff. And that's, again, why you got to kind of like take your people out those groups and put them on your page. Friend people, add people as a friend. Because guess what? They're going to see that you really do this. And it's going to make them more comfortable, more trusting in you. But people don't have a problem with paying deposits. And I don't think that y'all should stop charging deposits just because somebody got scammed. If all the hairstylists say, oh, I'm not going to charge a deposit because this person got scammed, then guess what? The real people, the people who are waiting on this client to pay their lights, the people that are waiting on these clients to pay their rent, and the clients don't show up, and now you have nothing. Because you want to bend, or you want to make yourself, like, I don't mean this in a negative way, but it's kind of like pick me energy, right? not charging deposits because somebody got scammed is saying pick me. And I feel like that if this is really your job and really your career, like you are way too valuable to play with your business like that. And if somebody doesn't want to come to you because you charge a deposit and you are a real legitimate hairstylist, then that might not be the client for you because they have trust issues. So if you charge deposits, charge your deposits. And when I never charged, well, I didn't, when I had my salon, I didn't charge deposits. I literally didn't charge deposits. If somebody didn't come, I was happy. I would be like, ooh, thank you. You know? So it's really to each his own. But if you gotta, if you gotta drive all the way to a salon that's 30 minutes away, my salon was only like 10 minutes down the street. I always live close to where I work because I always live close to where I work and I try to do everything in the same area. But if you drive 30 minutes to a salon or anything that you have to do to put yourself in that ready position to be able to make yourself ready for that client, yes, charge your deposit. Definitely charge your deposit. And again, only we really be seeing that stuff on Facebook. I don't really feel like that's real life, that people have a problem with paying deposits. And also, I'm gonna start posting on Facebook a real representation because we only get the negative side. It's really salons out here that's really doing it, like seriously doing it, like stylists that's out here really doing it, stylists that's not even in those groups because they don't have to be. So we can't think on the level of Facebook groups. We are big business. You are big business. You are big business. So no, don't think on the level of Facebook groups because guess what? What if somebody don't find you on Facebook and you're not charging deposits? And now you turn the deposits off on all of your services. And so nobody pays the deposit. And those people might not actually show up. But you did that because of Facebook group. No. Big business. You running a professional establishment, a professional business. If you charge deposits, charge your deposits. So booth rent versus salon office suite. Okay. I be thinking about this because I never had a booth. And I don't think at my salon I did. I never had a booth until I had my salon. When I rented at other salons, I always had a suite. And I had a suite because I had a boutique. So before I had a salon, before I did hair, so little story. I had a boutique first. I went to school, got my cosmetology license. I never wanted to be a hairstylist like for a living. I really just wanted to own a salon. So I was going to be a nurse and then I was going to get me a salon. But I didn't have to be a nurse to get me a salon. So when I started a business, which I was trying to get a salon, and it ended up being a boutique. And I had to close my boutique down and I moved into a salon suite. So since I had a boutique, I just automatically moved into a suite. But the suite was in a salon with people. And I still grew. And I still learned most of the stuff that I know today from that salon. So I feel like booth rent versus suite, it really depends on where you are in your career and where you are, like where you want to be. When I had my salon, it was like an open floor, and it's like a synergy that's created. It's really kind of hard to explain, but when you see somebody doing hair and you see you over here doing hair and you see that helps you. Well, for me, it helps me to get in the groove. It helped me to work faster. It helped me to be better. It's like something that's really unexplainable. It's just something that you got to feel. So I feel like working in a booth can be very helpful. It would be very helpful. So basically, it's going to be, what are your benefits? If working in a booth rent, So first you have to have a good salon environment. And shameless plug, I want to shout out to my girl Raquel Denise, who she's turning her salon to commission salon. So she's looking for a hairstylist to work at her salon, and she came up kind of like under the old school. And I did a live with her on Facebook, and this is kind of something that we were talking about, um, versus being in a salon environment, especially if you're trying to grow and build. Um, if you just go in a booth, I mean, not in a booth, if you just go in a suite and you don't really have that experience, then it's kind of like everything is on you again. Um, but that could be fine if that's your thing. Like if you don't want to be around people, or if you don't want to be in a big open environment, then it's really a preference of what works best for you. But I think that everybody should work in a booth rent environment, um, if you're trying to grow, because it can help you grow. But again, you have to make sure that you're going, like, just make sure you pick a good environment. Use your discernment to make sure like it will work for you, like it matches your values and the things that you feel are important. Like if you don't want to be in a you don't want to be in an environment where people are arguing, or or whatever. But it's kind of like beauty shop, like that's what it used to be, like the beauty shop. You go to the beauty shop and you but if you never really had that experience, I think it's really something that every beauty professional should experience. And I feel like the whole suite concept is uh it was a real estate thing that just worked, right? Because really it's real estate. Most of the people who own salon suites, especially the big ones, um, they don't do hair. They just know that people want to be sectioned off in their own environment, and they sell privacy, and they sell seclusion, and they sell all these things, and it works. So that could work for some people. um but I do see that booth rent is going down these days, and salon suites are going down. So everything, it's a preference thing. I can't really answer that for you. And also, I think that all of the stuff that skyrocketed during the pandemic is correcting itself. Um, but some booths or some office buildings, they charge $200 a week. $200 a week times four is $800. My thinking, this is what I did. I said, why do I want to pay that much when I can have my own stuff? And that's why I opened my salon, because I was trying to find a place to work down in Rosenberg. And the salon suites that I did find, they were like so overly expensive. And then they didn't really have any salons down there. So I just made my own. And when I made my own, I said, boom, why would I pay $800 a month to rent out a little small room when I can pay $800 a month, have my own building, make some booths, and get people to pay me rent? So that's the mindset that I had. But again, with everything, it comes responsibilities. Having your own salon is responsibilities. Paying, like, you, if you have your own salon, or like if you get an office suite that's like in your name now that you're renting from someone, like you got to pay two rents. Well, either way it go, like it's a part of it all. Like you got to pay two rents: rent for home, rent for work. If you got to pay water, lights. So I had to pay double everything. So it's really, you just got to do what works for you in that season. um if you want to have the experience of working with other people, there are a lot of great salons in Houston that get high traffic, that the other stylists are, they want to help you. Like people really have love and passion for this industry, no matter what Facebook says, no matter what the Facebook group says, no matter what all the viral videos they say about shampooing and all that stuff, and stylists need to do this and that. So it's really like everybody is trying to dictate an industry, of people chose this as their career and their lives, and we need to be dictating it ourselves instead of worry about what everybody else got to say. So yes. And then I'm going to quickly go over 3 reasons why people are not booking with you. So, the number one reason why people are not booking with you is because they do not know that you exist. I cannot book with you. I cannot go to you if I don't know that you do hair. If I don't know that you exist. I don't even know. Like, if I just moved here and I don't know what's going on, I really can't book. If that's what they say, use hashtags on Instagram so people can find you. Yeah, but they're only going to find you if they go looking for you. But if they don't go looking for you, then they're not going to find you and they're not going to know that you exist. So people cannot book with you if you don't exist. The second reason why people are not booking with you is because you don't have a booking site. And you don't have a clearly a clearly thought out or easy to read booking site. So I make custom booking sites, right? And when I go to look at people's stuff and I be seeing all the stuff they got on there, I just be scrolling through it because I'm not going to read all that. So you want to make everything easy for a person to book you. Like you just want to make it so simple. You want to answer your clients' questions without them. That's why clients have so many questions. And they want to go back and forth with you for hours because they don't want to read. Even though it's there, they don't want to read. You know why they don't want to read? Because it might be too overwhelming. It might be too much. It might be whatever it might be. Yes, like Style Seed. I personally do not like Style Seed, but that's just my personal opinion. If you have Style Seed, I feel like Style Seed can be good if you just relocated to an area because Style Seed can send you people. They might take some of your money, but they'll send you people. No shade to Style Seed, but yes, like Style Seed, Acuity. I be seeing people use Vagaro, Gloss Genius. I do not suggest to use Booksy. Do not make it hard for your clients to book with you. If they have to download an app to book with you, like a person like me, right? My memory is full on my phone. So I'm never downloading an app I would have to literally know you already, or I wouldn't do that. Like I would have to delete stuff off my phone just to download an app. So you just need to be thinking and be mindful of, like what it is that, like, think about it from your customer's point of view and what they got to go through or what they got to read or what they got to see. Like put yourself in your your client's point of view. So like make it so your clients can easily do stuff without having to ask you. Like let it be self-explanatory. You know how they say less is better. I don't know if that's not what it say, but y'all know what I mean. Like sometimes like less is better. Like you can of course you can make it look pretty, but just make it easy for them. Completely spell it out. People still going to want to ask you questions, which is perfectly people. But like I'll send a person a link to something, they'll still ask me and I still answer them. I'll answer them and I'll redirect them to the link. So it's like a way to, it's like really a way to do stuff. And customer service is like a big thing because without customer service, we will have no business. We are literally catering to people. As beauty professionals, like if we don't have a client, we don't have no business unless we just don't. Like without the clients, we don't have no business. So we can't say like that we don't want to deal with clients or we don't want to, like when you're dealing with people, it's just certain stuff that comes with it. Like it's really certain stuff come with it, and you just have to have like, just kind of always be kind to people. And I never want to see y'all arguing with no clients about nothing. Like just don't argue with people because y'all are better than that. Y'all are better than arguing with people. And it's like, it's okay. Like it's really don't waste your energy. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't waste your energy arguing with clients about nothing. Just try to come up with a solution to whatever their problem is. Yes, Style Seat, I do. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. I'm just playing Style Seat. Not just playing. But I know I would recommend Acuity or anything before I recommend Style Seat. Unless you already have Style Seat. The one I like two things about Style Seat. Style Seats allow you to leave reviews. I really like that about Style Seat because people who don't know you, that's the second thing that I like of Style Seat. It's like a directory, which people can go in and look up who they're looking for or whatever service they're looking for, and people can easily find you. So I think Style Seat is good for the client. It's not good for the beauty professional. That's what I think. So, and then the third reason why nobody is booking with you is because you are not being consistent. Like, this really takes consistency. If you post in January that you do hair and you haven't posted since then, I don't even know if you still do hair. Like, you just got to be consistent. You got to keep posting. You got to keep putting it in people's face so they can see, like, so people can know who you are. Like, that's how you're going to get people attention. Like, keep putting it in their face every time. And even if you don't, like, in the Facebook groups, like, if people keep seeing you, especially if you do really good work, post in those groups. Literally post in those groups. If you have good pictures, post in those groups. And before we move on to about the rebooking thing, I want to say something that I touched on earlier. I said about, having people as models and all that stuff. So I feel like people do that for two reasons. People do that for two reasons because one reason, they genuinely are looking for people to just be able to do a style on to so they can have a picture. If you do that for those pictures, you better make sure you take pictures and videos and all that stuff. Like, don't be just out here doing free hair and scared to ask for a picture, scared to ask to do a video, scared to ask for, no, you can't, we can't afford that. If you are doing free hair, make sure you get something out of it. Like, don't just be out here doing free hair unless you're practicing. Okay, if you're practicing, then you can practice. But promote it as that you're practicing, not that you are, I don't know, trying to boost your portfolio or something. If you're trying to boost your portfolio, you better boost your portfolio. Like, take the pictures. Don't be scared to ask them to take a picture because they know why they came, especially if you're doing it for free or discounted. And the other thing I was going to say about that is people say they want to have models. I'm looking for 10 models for box braids for $100, right? Or, I don't know, for $75. They want to do a full head of box braids for $75. They're looking for 10 people. People are not doing that for necessarily models per se. They're doing that because they need money. And it's like, don't treat your business like a hustle. Your business is your business and don't treat it like a hustle. So if you slack off in one area, then you will have to try to compensate for that in a different area. So if you put in the work, trust me, the grind is going to pay off. I can guarantee you that. I'm a living witness in the testament of the grind is going to pay off. Like, you might not see clients coming in tomorrow or the next day. If you need clients like tomorrow, go out in person. That is the fastest way to get clients tomorrow. Do not rely on the internet, period. Facebook, social media, none of that. Do not rely on the internet to get you clients tomorrow. If you need clients tomorrow immediately, the fastest way to do that is to go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. Trust me, all the people go to Walmart. All races, all hair, everything. People go to Walmart. People definitely go to Walmart. Go to Target if you have a Target in your area. Go to whatever local store you have in your area. That is going to be the fastest way that I can tell anybody to get clients. Like, but whenever you're doing that $75 or whatever, and another thing, this is why I said that you need a booking site. and that you should charge deposits and your stuff shouldn't be lenient for one person is because you want to be transparent. You want to be transparent with your potential clients. And also, when you're posting on Facebook, don't just think it's for the person that is on that post who made the post. No, you're posting for everybody else. Because guess what? That's what I be doing. I be going through them posts and I be adding people as a friend. But people, I be seeing other clients on there. If somebody is advertising something, people literally get on people posts every single day. And I'm sure that y'all have seen that. But you're not just posting for that person that made the post. That post, every time when you post on a post, you're promoting your business. So put your booking site on there, link your Instagram on there, link whatever you need to link to make it easy for people to look you up. You don't want them to, if you post on a post, inbox me and I can, tell you a price or whatever. No, because guess what? If you need to pay your light bill or something that day and you done told them one price, but your prices is really much higher, but you just did it for that, then that's why you need to be transparent. And that's why I don't recommend to say that you need a model because you need to do something immediately. No, just put in a little bit extra work, because that $75 that a person paid for those box braids could have been $150 that a person could have paid because you weren't like being in a desperate state. So I really just don't want y'all to shortchange yourself. I want y'all to have confidence in yourself, and that's what's gonna bring the people that you need. Okay, so let's get into rebooking, because we've almost been on. Well, I know it started. I was already on here before y'all came, but so let's get into rebooking. So now let's say you got these people in your chair, and they never come back. Do y'all struggle with that? If you struggle with that, then put yes in the chat. Like, do you struggle with getting people to come back to you, or do you just struggle to get them, but once you get them, they stuck with you? Let me know what y'all are working with. And I'm gonna speak to, if y'all say something like directly in particular, I'll speak to that, but I have my notes and points here. Okay, so the number one way to get people to rebook with you is I'm not gonna say the number one way, but you have to set yourself apart. And basically what I mean about setting yourself apart, like, educate your clients, provide them with the experience that the next person is not. Because if we know that people are hard to come across, like if you know that you struggle to get this one client, you need to do what you can to get them to come back. So you need to educate them. Whenever, just depending on what kind of styles that y'all do, y'all can let me know that too, what type of styles that y'all do. But if you're shampooing your person's hair and you notice this and this and that, like, tell them about that, because they're going to remember that. And you just taught them something that they probably didn't know. So educate your clients. Like, that is so important, to educate your clients. And if you ask any of my clients about me, they're going to say, oh, Lacey, she's so knowledgeable. They're going to be like, oh, she's so knowledgeable. Like, because I be telling them, because I want them to know. I mean, if they don't use the information, then that's fine. But I still want them to know. I want them to know, like, girl, when you wash the conditioner out, use cool water, like, so it can seal your cuticles back down on your hair. And they be like, okay, just use cold water. They don't know about the rest of it. But, like, educate your clients. Like, we have to educate them, because that is going to separate you, to educate them. And then also too, a thing that you should do is, after their appointment, follow up with them. Follow up with your clients. Ask them, hey, Okay, how'd you like your hair? Is it something better that I can do? Something better that I can work on? Especially like if you just meeting them, or if you're just kind of like not necessarily just starting out, but if you just starting out, but I'm saying like if you're just trying to build and grow, like sometimes you just gotta act like a student. Like we gotta act like we don't know everything all the time. Like it's okay to be a student. Hey, I just want to follow up with you. How do you like your hair? How is it lasting? I mean, if you like friends on Facebook, oh, like you looked really cute. Just follow up with them. Like that will easily separate you by following up with them, because it shows that you genuinely care and that you are concerned about them. And people, I would say like men more than women, because like y'all ever heard somebody say like men, they don't cheat on their barber? Like men do not cheat on their barber. Like women, they will chair hop and go to the next stylist and doing all that. But if you let somebody know that you literally genuinely care about them, they're going to feel loyal to stick with you. If they're, I mean, the type of client that I would want would. That means that they're looking for like an actual hairstylist that can keep, like, that can do whatever it is that they need to done, and that's going to keep their appointments. So that is another thing. And the third tip to get somebody to rebook with you is be, I want to say like if they're new, but just like be consistent. Like always be about your business all the time. Like always be about your business. Don't show favoritism to one client. Like, oh, well, I know this client is such and such, so I'm gonna do their hair super good. And then this other client who just be low key on social media, never post nothing, just quiet. Like, don't slack on them. Give them the same energy. Like, give all of your clients the same energy. Be the same way with everybody. Because guess what? Your clients are going to be out doing that work, talking to people, promoting for you, and then you don't have to do it as much. That's the whole point of it all, right? It's like to create a cycle. You go out, get the client, that client go out and get you more people. They'll refer their family, they'll refer their friends. I had a client who, like, I did her daughter hair, I did her family members hair, and then like she came to get her hair done, but she don't usually get her hair done, but she promoted me to so many people, and she got me like so many clients, like, and we were just friends on Facebook. So like, don't let everybody be saying different stuff about you. I mean, if they're a hater, let them be a hater, but like when it comes to your clients, like let your clients be saying, oh no, that's my girl. Like let people vouch for you. Like let your work speak for itself, and present yourself as a professional. Like, of course, if y'all ever meet me, y'all will meet me because I'm gonna have an in-person event. But like if you see how I am when I'm on some business stuff, I'm gonna conduct myself a different way when I'm being laid back and I'm being chill and I'm being cool, because that's just how I am. But something that I learned with your clients, like in the beginning, you set the stage of what you want it to be. Don't don't let your clients run your business, because you will get burnt out. You will get tired. You will not want to do hair anymore. If you let your clients run your business, like, just don't do that. Don't let your clients run your business. You have to be in control of your business at all times. You have to know what it is that you want your business to be about. Like, you have to know what it is that you like, your goal for your business, because guess what? A client might come once a month or so, however often. I mean, every 2 weeks, but you have to be in the business every day. You have to deal with new people every day. So that's why it's very important for you to structure your business, organize your business. If you take deposits, take deposits. Don't deviate from that. Because guess what? Every time a person don't come and you didn't take a deposit, you just setting yourself up for disappointment. So don't be afraid to stick to your guns. Don't be afraid to stick to the rules that you made for your business, because no matter what they try to make it about on social media, this is not a game. Like, this is literally our business. This is how we take care of our kids. This is how we take care of our family. And don't let nobody play with that. Don't let nobody play with your business. Don't let nobody play with your name. That's why I say, like, be about your business, because as a hairstylist, you are your business. Unless you literally say this is your name every single time and you can remake another name. No, but if you're just who you are, then like your name and your reputation is going to follow you. And you don't want people talking down or saying bad things. So that's why it's always just good to do good business. And y'all said that once they with you, they stuck with you, and that means that y'all are doing good business. So to get people in, go out, market your business. Like, we can't think because we have our phones that, like, that's the only way. No, people literally built big businesses, big salons, big all that stuff without a phone. So your phone is not the only way. And if you are in a salon, if um if you are in a salon or if you work at a salon, register your business with Google so people can be looking for short hair stylists or natural hairstylist or braider, and you will pop up. Let your clients go on there and leave you reviews, so that way those clients that you talk to that you made sure that they were satisfied, ask them to leave you a review. And then people can look you up, they'll see your reviews, they'll be trusting you, because trust me, if you just let if you let Facebook groups, I'm gonna speak directly because I love Facebook. I love Facebook. I can't really talk down about Facebook, but I love Facebook. But if you're relying on Facebook groups to like build your business for you, it's not gonna do it. It's really not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. You will literally have to be posting like every day. You have to be consistent. Like, you have to create motion around your name, create motion around your business, create motion around who you are. Or you can be like a silent killer, like a little, what is it called? Like a sniper or something. You can just get in your area, and if you in Spring or you in Cypress, you in Katy, in the Woodlands, in League City, wherever you at, just focus on the people in your area. You don't have to worry about the whole America. You don't got to get every person in Houston to come sit in your chair. You don't need that. Like, you don't even want to do that. You don't want to be dealing with all these people. So you just find the people in your area and start getting them in, getting them in, getting them in. If you're not from Houston or you just relocated to the area, guess what? Your client, that person you met at Walmart, they know everybody. You're just one person away from blowing your whole business up, because you don't never know who. And that's why you shouldn't judge people or say, oh, well, they might turn me down, or, oh, they look like they, like whatever they look like. Like, don't worry about that. Don't worry if a person saying, oh, no, I don't want to try you out. Oh, no, you don't got pictures. No, I don't want you. I don't want nobody playing my head. No, no. Trust me, people will give you a try. They don't have to see your work at all. Like, people don't have to see your work one bit at all for you to get clients. I don't even think, when I first moved here, I didn't. Well, yes, I did. I did do hair, so I did post some of my old work. I did post some of my old work, like my sew-ins and stuff. But once I started getting clients, I didn't even post that stuff anymore. I just started posting. Every time I had the client, I was like, okay, take some pictures, I post it. But really, if you just stick to your area, those people are gonna tell people. If you live in, if you live by apartments, you can go post Like, go to the office of the departments. Ask them, can you leave your flyers? Go to your kids' school. Go to daycares. If you do braids, like if you do mostly braids for grown-ups, mostly braids for, kids, just like that's why it's so important to figure out your target ideal client. Like, what type of people do you want to service, and what service you want to offer, and how much do you need them to pay? And then figure out where they be at. Go over there, talk to people, market your business. And if you're an introvert like me, sometimes I don't want to talk to people, but trust me, we just got to step out of that. We can't be worried about we just can't be worried about everybody else and what they think. Like, we got to be worried about ourselves, worried about what we need to do, worried about how we're going to grow our business. And a lot of people, like y'all said earlier about booth rent and all that stuff, like, you got to pay booth rent and you got to pay rent at home. If you so you can't be worried about who's going to say no. You got to be worried about who's going to say yes. Like, who's going to come and give you a chance? Who's going to come and get their hair done? And then that person, when they sit in your chair, do the best job you can do. And then you say, hey, do you have any family or friends that might want to get their hair done? Or do you have any family or friends like that, or, coworkers and any of that stuff? And then you can say, hey, you can also offer them. So basically, this is just like an added thing I can tell y'all. You can create a referral program, which when that person comes, say, okay, if you refer me such and such amount of people, I actually had this form. I can email it to y'all if y'all want, but I had this form that it basically said, it had like where they can, and you also, if you have Acuity, you can make a digital form. You don't even have to print it out on paper, but I put it on there. Like, if you give me 5 names and numbers right now, then I can take like $10 off of your visit, like off of this total right now. So this person can give me 5 of their family and friends, and I'll take $10 off. Which, if you're charging the right amount, and then you tell them, or you can call up their family, hey, yes, I did such and such hair, and they said that you might be interested in coming to check me out. Would you, create a conversation with that? Like, tell me about your hair. Or so we really got to get back to the roots. We cannot be thinking that this stuff is going to be easy as making a post and people going to book with us. People do make posts and people do book with them. But I guarantee you, they did not start out like that. Literally, they did not start out just make a post on Instagram, make a post on Facebook, and people started coming to them. Like you got to put in work first. You got to find somebody, do their hair, family, friends, like find other hairstylists. That's another reason why I promote to go to a salon or to work in a salon environment, because like you create sisters, a good salon environment. You'll create sisters, like y'all can do each other hair, y'all can do each other makeup, y'all can refer people. Like if it's a person that mostly gets braids or natural hair and maybe they want to do a big chop, you can send them to your sister. Hey girl, she's trying to do a big chop. I'm not really comfortable with that. You want to help her do a short style? Or, she's growing out her short style. She wants to maybe try to get braids for a few months. You think you can catch her hair and y'all can help each other? Like that's really a life hack. Working in a salon, like open floor, that's a life hack. You can easily build your clients with other people. Y'all can go out and market y'all business together. You don't have to do everything alone. So that's why I said the whole office suite versus working in a booth rent, it has its pros and its cons. Some salon owners are really good marketers and they market their business really good because they understand that the success of the stylist is going to be the success of them. So they're not trying to be out here getting all the clients. They out here trying to make sure that the stylists get clients so they can pay their booth rent and so they can stay. So it's really a lot, but I literally can go on and on and on about this stuff. But I just wanted to come do this class. I hope that y'all got a lot of value. Literally, I had a presentation and and stuff. But I created a program. It's called Assemble the Clientele. It's going to be a 6-week program, and it's $150 for 6 weeks, which is like, I don't know, $25 a week. And I will personally help you build your clientele. So if y'all are interested in that, y'all can let me know. But this is enough to get you started. You can literally start building your own clientele with the information that I gave you. Like, all you have to do is take a deep breath and go out, market your business, talk to people. If you talk to a few people a day, like, somebody is going to say yes to you. I promise you, somebody is going to say yes to you. When that person say yes to you, do their hair, just give them the best treatment. Like, give them the best treatment. Take the pictures, post it. Post it on the internet so people can see. And if you already have clients, that's even better. If you already have clients, go back, call those clients. Hey, it's me. It's me. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing hair again. Like, if I start doing hair, I'll call my clients. Hey, it's me. I'm gonna start doing hair again. I missed y'all so much. I wanna, like, you wanna book with me? So, or if you had a person that, hey, you have some people that you might want to refer, or I'm renewing my business, like, make it new. People like new stuff. So I'm renewing my business. I'm opening a new location. Just like, whatever you got to do to get them to refer you people, to get them to, like, come back to you. That's what you got to do. In the beginning, you got to put in the work. Like, it's definitely work, and you got to stay consistent, because 1 minute, once you go out, promote yourself, next week you have 5 clients. Next week after that, only 1 person came. Next week after that, nobody comes, because you got to keep going. Like, you can't just get a big booming system, like, get people coming, and then think it's going to keep working forever. It's not going to work forever. You got to keep on feeding it. Like, you got to really be consistent, be down. Maybe just come up with 1 day out of the week, go out, promote your business, and try to get your appointments. And this is another thing what I tell people, like, especially if you're concerned about deposits, kind of do appointment stacking. So if you want to say, all right, I'm going to be at the salon Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Monday and Tuesday, you go out, and Sunday, you spend it with your family, chill, rest, and all that. Monday, Tuesday, go out and promote, go out and meet people, go out and do whatever you got to do, and try to stack your appointments up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, wait. On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And stack your appointments up. So that way, if somebody don't come and they still pay their deposit, because what's $25 and you were expecting $125. Like, if you were going to do some box braids for $175 and you only got $30, yeah, $30 is cool because they didn't come, but you didn't get the money that you actually intended to get. So, I mean, if you stack all your appointments and none of them show, I mean, at least you got $90, right, for the day. I don't know how fast you do braids, but just saying, like, if each of them paid $30 deposit, then at least you'll have $100. If you were expecting to go home with $300, like, it can get really deep. But you just got to think, like, just try to stack your appointments and keep it. Like, that's what, again, be in control of your business. Try to set a goal. Okay, I'm going to go out and get 5 new clients. 5 new clients. Out of those 5 clients, 2 of them turn into regulars. And if you do braids, that's why it's important to do natural hair too. And especially doing natural hair, you can treat their scalps, like, do deep conditioning, like, put them on a routine that they have to come back to you. Do deep conditioning, do all of the stuff, do the steam treatment, give them the full rollout. And make sure you document your process, because people want to be pampered. People want to be treated. Like, that's what people want to do. So if you're doing natural hair, give them the full rollout. If they do braids, they get their treatments on their scalps before They get their braids, like do all that, create a package, create an experience. And that's also going to get people to rebook you if you create an experience. And people are going to say, oh, well, she really cares about my hair. She's not just trying to take my edges out, or, or whatever it is that the next person might be trying to do. So you got to separate yourself from the next person, separate yourself from what everybody else got going on, and cater to your clients. Like, don't be afraid to cater to your clients, because again, without those clients, we don't have a business. So cater to your clients, cater to their needs, educate them, and do those things. And trust me, they will rebook you. It's hard to find a good stylist. It's hard to find somebody who's going to be there every time I'm trying to book, who I know is going to do my hair right every time. That's hard. Like, y'all are really hard to come by. So put yourself out there so people can find you, and people can know where to find you. People can be able to book you. People can ask you questions if they need to, ask you questions about something. I mean, those are the things that you have to do in order to grow your clientele, in order to get where you're trying to go. And if you don't want to do the work, it's going. Y'all know it's hard out here for a pimp these days. Like, it's, if you don't want to do the work, you always going to be feeling burnt out, or you're going to go find a job, or you're going to be frustrated, because it's not easy. I promise you, it's not easy. But once you get there, once you put in that work, you're not going to have to go out and pass out flyers that much anymore. People are going to be looking for you. Oh, what's that girl name you said? Okay, let me look her up. I'm looking her up. Like, people are going to come, they're going to be able to find you because they know that you exist. They know that you do good work, and they know that you're going to take care of them. And people with money, that's all they really want. Like, they're not looking for a deal. They just want to know that their stuff is going to get done right, correctly. Like, they don't got to question it. They don't got to worry. A peace of mind is really priceless. So if you provide a peace of mind, you provide them a great experience, you make them look and feel beautiful, people will gladly pay you. And short styles, like, come on, short styles, like, everybody can't do that. Like, that's not even on the school curriculum of things to teach. And that's really honestly a gift from God. Like, that's a gift. So you take your gift and you use it to your advantage. Like, of course, there are people that specialize in short styles and they don't do anything else. But if that's what you specialize in, like, people are looking for a short hairstylist every single day. Literally, I be tagging people. Like, I literally be tagging people for them to go to. But if short hair is your thing, like, use that to your advantage. Don't feel like, oh, I need to be able to do all this other stuff if that's not what you do, because there are so many professional women who wear short styles, like, that's something you have to maintain. Like, they're going to come in every 2 weeks or however often they may come. Some of them might come every week. Like, they're going to get relaxers or whatever they're going to get. So it's going to be like worth it for you. It's going to be high ticket. And so if somebody comes every 2 weeks, then that person, you can count on them at least twice a month. And then just fill in more people. People with short hair moving to Houston every single day, like every single day. So you can definitely find short hair clients. You can find braid clients. You can find natural hair clients. So that would be the end. And thank y'all so much. Don't forget to message me on Facebook. My name is Lacey B. Assemble me on there. I think I'm friends with both y'all. Yeah, can't see who else came on, but yes, definitely message me on there. I have a special offer for y'all, or a special gift. Like, I can make y'all a business card, flyer, booking site, whatever y'all want to get, I can make it for you, no charge. So just message me and we'll do that. So thank y'all. Good night.